the story of the two Asian giants which are mapping out new pathways of cooperation and reconfiguring the world order. The simultaneous rise of India and China is the most exciting diplomatic story unfolding on the global stage and holds a key to a peaceful Asian century. The two rising Asian powers are now trying to transform their relations to create new opportunities for their 2.5 billion people, one-third of the world's humanity. India is set to roll out the red carpet for Chinese President Xi Jinping on his maiden visit to the country, a potentially defining trip which is set to take bilateral ties onto a higher trajectory in days to come. When the leaders of India and China hold talks, the world will be watching closely, and not without reason. They are, after all, Asia's leading economies and proactive stakeholders in crafting an inclusive world order. There is an added reason for the world's curiosity. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping are known to admire and hold each other in high regard. They struck good equations when they first met on the sidelines of the BRICS summit in Fortaleza in July this year. This personal chemistry, backed by synergy of interest, has raised expectations about their first full-spectrum summit meeting in New Delhi.
Certainly seems to be a lot of hope and expectations generated around this visit. These hopes have stemmed from the fact that this is the first time that two strong new leaders are meeting on both sides, and the fact that both are very keen to give a strong push to the economic and commercial component of this relationship. And since the background is one in which there has been intense discussion of the new geopolitical, geostrategic moves, there is also going to be a lot of hope about how the two countries are going to position themselves vis-a-vis each other, given the fact that they are committed to taking this relationship forward in a decisive fashion.
This time around, the focus will be on providing a new direction to the burgeoning economic ties. Bilateral trade has exceeded $65 billion, and the two countries are not leaving any stone unturned to scale it up to $100 billion. India is hoping that China will grant market access to Indian IT and pharma companies and scale up investments to bridge a massive trade deficit of around $30 billion. With India's infrastructure sector hungry for investment and expertise, China has a breathtaking opportunity to partner India in its developmental journey. China is looking to set up industrial parks in India, help upgrade railways, and scale up investments in Asia's third largest economy. While big-ticket economic pacts look set to steal the limelight, the two leaders will also be looking to deepen strategic trust and widen the arc of understanding on issues that are central to their core interest. Maintaining peace and tranquility on the undemarcated boundary will be on top of the agenda. The two countries signed a landmark border defense cooperation agreement in 2013, and one can expect additional confidence-building measures to ensure friction-free frontiers. Pragmatism is the operative mantra. This means not letting complex issues like the boundary dispute coming in the way of developing and expanding this crucial relationship in other areas, be it economic, cultural, or military. The two countries are now looking to build greater trust and intensify interaction between their armed forces. India and China have held 3 rounds of counter-terror exercise entitled Hand in Hand.
In an increasingly interdependent global world, India and China both desire to coexist and co-prosper. We have commonalities relating to the international economic system, to energy security, to climate change, and the environment. Both want a stable Asia-Pacific that will allow us to sustain our economic growth. Both are looking towards cooperating on maritime security, as we have a common interest in freedom and security of transportation on the global commons.
With so much at stake in building a harmonious partnership, India and China are now banking on culture and creativity to act as connectors between people of the two countries. Travel and tourism are poised for an upswing. Bollywood bonding is becoming stronger with the Festival of Bollywood Films launched in China recently. The two countries are now looking to sign a pact on the joint production of films, which promises to build a new popular bridge between them. There will always be skeptics, but a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a small step, as a Chinese proverb says. Looking ahead, the two Asian giants look set to forge a more constructive and multi-pronged partnership. Rhetorical quibbles apart, the Indian and Chinese dreams of national development and resurgence are entwined at deeper levels. It's time for the leaders of India and China to walk the talk of a nation's century and make the dreams of the 2.5 billion people real. Can they walk the talk? Only time will tell.